This week on Vineyard Sessions, another great show. We've got Kayla, Dwyer dropping in for a chat and, of course, play. Plus, Steve Roach is doing what he does best. Hope you enjoy the show.
1, 2, 3. We're on the couch at the Vineyard Sessions. Telling Tony all our confessions. Come on.
On the couch here, on a bright and sunny day in St Kilda, and joining me, I've got Kayla Dwyer. Hello, Kayla.
G'day, how are you, Tony?
Really good. Thank you so much for joining us on the couch. A lot of the musicians that we have, one of the common denominators is singer-songwriters, and you really fit in that category. Tell me about your singing and songwriting and where you feel you fit in the music industry.
Absolutely. I guess I am more so country, but I have a little bit of soul, a bit of pop, a bit of rock in me, a bit of folk even. I have a few different influences, I suppose.
Tell me, give me some names, drop some names.
Yeah, well, I sort of grew up listening to Casey Chambers, Shania Twain, I suppose Britney Spears. That was all around my era.
Yep.
And then as I grew up and I had a few different people that I played with in bands that influenced me into listening to Bob Dylan, Hank Williams, Sheryl Crow, and so I started, writing a little bit more.
I'm always interested when musicians, whether they're playing a band and they do solo, I would have thought playing in a band is a bit of a comfort zone there because you've got people to support.
Yeah.
When you're by yourself, you're by yourself.
Yeah.
When was the first time you performed by yourself?
I think once I finished high school, I started playing with two guys who were my teachers, my guitar teachers.
Yeah.
And so we played as an acoustic trio, and we were called the Kayla D3. So,
I love it.
Yeah. Although I had to change that because I think people thought that I did rap or something. I'm not sure. but I played with them for sort of 4 years really, and we played 4 or 5 nights a week, and that was a comfort zone for sure.
Okay.
It was a very smooth running machine, and as soon as I finished that and I moved up to Melbourne, I kind of realised I really have to get into the solo stuff.
You mentioned before you're a choir girl. Okay. Now, what age did you start becoming a choir girl, and what age did you start performing?
Yeah, well, I guess I never knew that I really wanted to go into music, and when I started high school, I started doing singing lessons because I really, really wanted to, and Mum said if you want them, pay for your own, and so I went out and did that.
Good on you.
Yeah, and I think my friends all thought that I was a bit strange because I really liked singing, and they called me a choir girl because I did choir, and I think I thought that I'd never be able to be a lead singer as such, and I picked up piano along the way, and I picked up guitar, and then I sort of found my sort of niche in contemporary music in the end.
Okay.
So it was good. Yeah.
So what's the dream?
To travel and make your own original music. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely, and just play live. I just love playing to people. There's nothing better.
How do you feel before you're about to go on? I always ask the artists about nerves and apprehension and all that sort of... How do you cope with it?
It depends on where the venue is, what venue it is, and and if you've got a band with you, if you've got some people with you.
Yep.
Not really any nerves that way. So.
Do you find a smaller crowd harder to deal with than a larger crowd?
I find one person. If there's one person and they say, "Oh, please sing me a song," I go, "Oh no," but no, I don't mind. Yeah, the bigger crowds are much better. I don't know why, but intimate crowds are nice though too.
Have you got a favourite gig that stands out?
I just went down to Tasmania in June actually, and I'm going back there in November for a bit of a tour. And I love Tasmania. I just fell in love with it when I went, and I played at a place called the Crossroads, and it's just down the east side of Tassie, and it was beautiful. There was only maybe 20 or so people, and they were just so lovely, and they were giving me standing ovations, and they were just hanging on my every word and conversational. Just love that sort of stuff.
When you write, do you write on the piano or the guitar? How does it start?
Definitely on the guitar.
Okay.
But often, because I love being on the road, I love travelling,
Yep.
so I'll often come up with stuff while I'm on the road.
Yep.
So I very badly, press record on my phone and just sing whatever comes to me, and then I'll get it happening on guitar.
What about after a gig, the wind down? Can you just do the gig, put the guitar away, not think about it again, or are you going over it?
No, I don't necessarily go over it too much, which maybe I should. maybe I should be thinking more about what I've done. But it's more so what about you're going to do next, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, you're sort of thinking all
Because there
about-
is a saying in the entertainment industry, you're really only as good as your last gig.
Yeah, that's
You know,
true.
bad gig, your whole career's not going well. Good gig, everything's great.
That's right. That's all right. So you want to make sure everything's
So are you
gonna
tough
be
on
better.
yourself if you make some mistakes, vocal mistakes on?
Oh yeah. I
You
think
are?
I think every muso is. I don't know a muso that doesn't have complete self-doubt.
So when you listen to your music back,
Yeah.
can you be content and go, okay, that was as good as I can get, or do you always see room for improvement?
Oh no, I never like even putting it out there because I always think, oh no, I could do it better.
Yeah.
I'm sure I could.
Yes,
So
that's being an artist because we're never happy.
yeah,
Never
no,
happy.
No.
So tell me about the song.
So well, it's about a guy who I used to date,
Yep.
and everything was perfect, and you know, you
Yeah.
fall completely head over heels
Yeah.
for him, and you know, everything was fine, and you know, I think there was love, there was everything, and
Yeah.
then he went across to Paris,
Oh,
and 2 weeks over there, I get the phone call. Yeah, no, I think we should, you know, finish it. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm being dumped while he's over in Paris. And he was like, oh, maybe we could make it work when we come back. But no, I was like, no. And it was funny. I sat down with a friend, had coffee the other day, and I was telling her all about this. And she goes, geez, it sounds like he just doesn't know what he wants.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, funny you say that. I
Yeah.
just wrote a song like that.
yeah, he's 12,000 miles away in Paris. Yes, and who did he travel with?
No, himself.
Himself.
Sorry.
Himself. I'd have called the song "Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire" if I was you. By the sound of it.
When I see this to all my audiences, they always say the same thing.
Okay. All right. Okay. Regular gigs. Now you're a season gig. You do a lot of gigs.
I do, but I'm looking at now, sort of doing state by state, and hopefully going to America next year. But yeah, really trying to get different places. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right. Thanks so much for joining us on the couch, Kayla. Pleasure chatting with you, and can't wait to hear some of your songs. So, Kayla, Dwyer on the couch at Vineyard Sessions. Thanks, Kayla.
Welcome to the Vineyard, one of Melbourne's most iconic music venues, with great entertainment every night of the week. From DJs, live bands, great food, and a great place for a coffee. The Vineyard. Hope to see you here.
G'day, I'm Kayla Dwyer, and you're here with Vineyard Sessions with Tone, and I'm going to play you a song called Nowhere to Run. This is the last hour, and I'm heading home. I feel like a cold shower to wash the whiskey from my bones. But every last drop makes me feel a little more myself. 'Cause it's hard being somebody else. I got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to keep my secrets alive. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go, but I'm anywhere, baby, but home. When I get off this train, my lover will call. He tells me he loves me, but this time he won't. Whatever we had, the drink has got hold, and the smoke will linger until I go home. I got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to keep my secrets alive. Nowhere to run, nowhere
there. And the man in the moon, he said, see if I care. And the man that you are hides away scared. I got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to keep my secrets alive. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go, but you're anywhere, baby, but home. I got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to keep my secrets alive. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go, but you're anywhere, baby, but home. Yeah, I'm anywhere, baby, but home. Yeah, I'm anywhere, baby, but home.
Next segment coming up is On the Beat. You'll enjoy this. Hi, we're outside the Corner Hotel right in the heart of Richmond, and this is one of the premier places for rock and roll bands. We're going to go in and have a listen to the Doors and Zepplin do their stuff. We've got the man himself, Simo, doing his warm-ups. He's screaming. Hey, Simo. It's all right. How you feeling?
Fine.
There's a big crowd out there, mate. You excited? You're big, and look, they all want to see you. They want to see Zepplin. Okay, so have you played the Corner Hotel before?
Yes, I have, yes. Personally, yeah. Not with Zepplin, no.
Okay. Right. So what's the fans going to expect tonight?
They're going to expect a full blast Zepp show with a few nice light touches and a bit of spirituality thrown in too.
There we go. All right, we're backstage in the green room with Simo. Wow, it doesn't get any better than this.
We're on the beat. Hope you enjoy the show.
We love the Doors and Zepplin. Go!
What's your favourite Zepp song?
Oh, I reckon Black Dog.
Kashmir.
Stairway to Heaven.
We love the Doors and Zepplin. Woo!
The Corner Hotel is a Melbourne music venue icon and has seen many international, national and local acts. Speaking of local acts, Zepplin had a capacity crowd rocking the socks off Zeppelin favourites including Whole Lotta Love, Stairway to Heaven and many more. Live music at the Corner Hotel can be tracked back to jazz concerts during the wartime in the 1940s. By the 80s pub rock boom, the venue emerged as a favourite with secret shows with rock royalty including Mick Jagger and Dave Gilmour, cementing the venue in rock folklore. I'm here with Tony D at the Corner Hotel. How you feeling, Tony? All pumped?
Absolutely fantastic, man.
What are the fans going to expect tonight?
It's going to be a feast of friends.
All right, Tony, thanks for joining us on the beat here in the Corner Hotel, Richmond.
Cheers.
And the Doors show didn't disappoint the crowd either, with a hit-smashing performance, fantastic sound, and an incredible light show. It was as if Jim Morrison was there prancing around the stage, performing the Doors hits including Riders in the Storm, Light My Fire, and Hello, I Love You. Check out the Corner Hotel website for upcoming gigs. And for more information on future Doors and Zepplin shows, check them out on Facebook.
I wish Jimmy was here tonight.
We love the Doors.
We love Zepplin.
Welcome to the Vineyard, one of Melbourne's most iconic music venues, with great entertainment every night of the week, from DJs, live bands, great food, and a great place for a coffee. The Vineyard. Hope to see you here. On the couch at Vineyard Sessions once again, my pleasure to introduce Steve Roach and his band, of course, Little Rain, and Chris.
Thank you, Tony. Lovely to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming along. I love your tune that you just played. I'll just start off with Chris, just for a moment there, Steve. Chris, you play a lot of bands. You've got a studio in Richmond. Tell me about the music industry in your world at the moment.
Look, for me, I think it's very much, you got to make it happen for yourself. The industry's changed a lot, I guess, in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
And you really just got to go out there and do what you love, and be true to yourself. Be yourself.
Yeah. And social media has changed everything, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, everyone's got a chance. You can get your stuff out there. You can promote yourself, and hopefully, if you can't make a living out of it, you can at least have a lot of fun while you do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. It's the old story. To dream, you need a part-time job these days, Steve.
Exactly right.
Now, congratulations on these 2 albums. We'll feature these separately as well. The inspiration for the albums and how long it took you to actually get it down.
Inspiration's an interesting one. I didn't know what I was doing, and I met Chris, and I didn't start playing music till 2004, and started writing some songs, and some people liked them. So Chris was a friend of my daughter's, and we started talking, and he had a recording studio, and I said, "What happens if I put this stuff down?" And I did a demo, and then we decided we'd do an album, and we did. And you talk about opportunities and social media and things.
Yes.
I did an album, put it on the internet, and got an email from an American record company saying, "Hey, we'd love to put your stuff out." How does that happen?
Well, you thought it was a mate doing a...
I thought it was a prank.
I thought it was a prank.
Yeah. And so I got an international release of our first album, and which was freakish. Who could believe it? You know, and they wanted to do 3 albums from us. And,
Okay.
and we've done 2. And we've got another one coming out early next year.
And have you been over to the States?
Went over to the States and did a little solo tour about 18 months ago.
Yep.
And that went really well around the southern states. In America, they bill me as Americana. You know, everyone bills you differently.
The Aussie from down under.
Yeah, the Aussie
Big
from down
Steve.
under, Americana. And so I played in New Orleans, through Mississippi, through in Memphis. It was fantastic. And
What a buzz.
Didn't know what I was going to get, but went over okay, and it was fantastic. Yeah.
One of the things that's paramount with me when I hear musicians about going to America is the audience's response. You know, they really get behind their musos. And when you finish a song, you know you finished it.
Yeah.
Because one thing is very clear, the applause, the appreciation.
I couldn't believe it. Here, everyone's making a judgment on you. In America, everyone wanted to be entertained, and if they liked you, they were rapturous, and they're up dancing, and I've gone, this is unreal. This doesn't happen in Australia. You play in a pub and everyone has a beer and ignores you.
Yeah.
You're playing in a bar there, and people are getting up and dancing and wanting to have a good time.
Yeah.
It's a completely different way of audience engagement. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. The single or the song that we've just heard, just tell me about a little bit of the background for that particular song and the inspiration especially.
Okay, well, The Letter, which is going to be the first single of our new album, which we're currently in the throes of rehearsing to record, is a song I originally wrote because of that beautiful thing that doesn't happen anymore, about getting a letter. You know, you don't get a letter, handwritten letter.
Yeah.
But then, over the last year, the song morphed and changed a little bit, because with us talking about Anzacs and World War I thought, what it must have been like to get that letter on the battlefield when you were there, and what happens if that letter's someone telling you, I don't want you anymore?
Yes.
You know, how heartbreaking it must have been. So the song sort of morphed a bit, and it really resonated with everybody who heard it. So I've gone, right, we're going to really work on this song, and we've ended up getting a really nice arrangement with some strings and things in there as we work through it. And,
Excellent.
And hopefully people will like it, and it'll be out next year, and we've still got the World War I memorials going on. It's the Battle of the Somme and all those things next year. So hopefully it's something that'll resonate with people. And but to me, it was more about putting it out there. There was an emotion, and it just seemed to touch a vein for me.
Yeah, it does come through in the song. It does come through in the song. A little bit of, I got a sort of a bit of Neil Young there. If that's, please take that as a compliment.
I'll take that as a compliment anytime. Thank you.
In the feel of that music, that was great. Hey guys, thank you so much for sharing your valuable time on the couch with us here at Vineyard Sessions.
Thank you, Tony.
It's a new couch here at Vineyard Sessions, only for 1 week. But look, thank you so much. And we look forward to helping you in any way that we can in your career, and posting up all different clips that you've got. And we'll follow you, especially when you're number one in the States, my friend. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Chris.
I was so glad to get your letter and to read how well you were going. It's good that life is treating you well, and
fair winds are blowing. I sit here in this trench, scared and saddened, knowing you're far away from me. And you found a better, happier life, safe harbor in calmer seas. I read your words 1,000 times. They made me feel safe and warm, knowing that you're so far away, not having you anymore. These pages have meant more to me than the poetry of the ages. I read and read and thought I saw teardrops on the pages. I must be wrong, it can't be tears. You must have spilled something while you write, 'cause I know that you're happy without me. I've convinced myself that that's right. I do believe you loved me before I went away to war. But years of waiting, they took their time. You couldn't wait for me anymore. Your letter and to know that you're doing fine, and hope that you miss me a little and even love me for a time. I hope you find everything you want and life keeps getting better. Every now and then you think of me and you write me a short letter. And every now and then you think of me and you write me a short letter.
Welcome to the Vineyard, one of Melbourne's most iconic music venues, with great entertainment every night of the week, from DJs, live bands, great food, and a great place for a coffee. The Vineyard. Hope to see you here.
Every morning in the summertime, I go walking before the sun is high. Feel it creeping like the shadow of a mountain moving, as a change comes without a choosing. On the weekend in the winter
Once again, thanks for joining us on Vineyard Sessions, and thank you to everybody for all your support. Remember, it's all about musicians. See you next time.
We're on the couch at the Vineyard Sessions, telling Tony all